Day 2, vlog number 2 in a row. Today, I don't actually know what we're going to do yet and what topic of discussion we're going to cover today, but we will cover one, and a big one at that. I've just woken up and I'm going to now edit the vlog from yesterday. It shouldn't take long, I'm just going to snip it up all together, have some breakfast, and I'm heading into Watford with my girlfriend. So it's currently a Saturday, so normally I would have football, but there's no game today, so taking the time to enjoy some time would go, and then I'm going to train later in the evening when the sun goes down, so it's a little bit less hot. I can do more work, and then yeah, that'll be it for the day. Not the busiest day in the world for sure, but I said I'm going to vlog every single day, so that's what we're going to do. But stay tuned for, well, it'll be the title of this video and probably why you clicked on it, to the topic of discussion for later, and I will pick one interesting one. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so we have got the topic of discussion today, as we've been talking. The topic of discussion for today is, should children be allowed to have social media under the age of 13? So I'll give my views first. So I was not allowed social media on my own phone until I was 14 years old.
Was it?
I was allowed Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram on my own phone until I was 14 years old. And on my 14th birthday I got it. And so I had Instagram on my mum's phone, and I was allowed to use it on there, but that's so she could see all my messages and everything that was going on. They're pretty paranoid that some stuff would be said that they don't want to, they don't want me to get hurt, basically. And as much as I didn't like it that I wasn't allowed to, it was probably for the better. I think definitely for the better. And I think it helped me. But at the same time, I feel like it also, when I then got it at 14, I was low-key addicted to that straight away. Because
But it's something they restricted you a little more.
Yeah, I feel like I need to catch up. And my personal opinion, I think that social media should be banned for anyone below 16 years of age. I think it's super unhealthy for a human's brain, a child's brain, growing up and being exposed to so much of this content, especially that type of content that's out now. 33% of content that is posted online is AI generated, which is just not reality. So showing kids this stuff is not reality, it's not healthy for them. And yes, I'd make it 16 personally. I don't know how you'd be able to track that and stop that from happening with people under 16, but that's what I would do. Views?
My opinion. For under 13 or under 16.
Well, the topic of discussion is under 13.
Okay. I mean, I don't think you should have a phone at all, or anything. There should be a family iPad because you play games on. I think up until year 7, which is what? How old are you in year 7? 13? 12?
Oh, year 7?
Yeah.
11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I mean, I got my first phone when I was 11 years old, going to secondary school, and all I had on it was games and my number to call my parents. I think that is essential though, being able to contact your parents is definitely.
Yeah, I think you need it, not when you're in primary school though, no.
No, definitely.
You don't need a phone or anything. I think a lot of kids get phones earlier on and then they just give them free reign to download whatever. But then on TikTok, you're not supposed to be allowed to download it under 14. And people do because you can just select that your year was different. You should have to put in some form of ID. That's how I think. That's how I think they should restrict it. And then your passport can only be used to make one account. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You can't make a new account on a new device because obviously you could just use parents can go around it. I don't think it should be under 13. No, you don't need social media for under 13. I don't even remember what I was thinking like when I was 13, but it wasn't like worse. I think the thing with social media is it's just the whole like comparison thing. Growing up, like with girls, how girls are now. I'm a girl, that's how I view it. But a lot of girls now will sit there and do at like the age of 12 and do a 50-step skincare routine and go in Sephora and buy retinol, which is for older people and their wrinkles. Stuff like that is just really toxic in the way that kids are nowadays, but just growing up a lot older because they think that's how they should be. When I understand when you're younger you want to be older, when you're older you want to be younger, but I think kids are taking it to a new level. Like my brother's 14 and he's very different to how say I was when I was 14 or boys were when I was 14. I don't think it should. I think under 16 is a good age.
Yeah.
How old are you? 16? You're 11. Some people.
Yeah, so we would have been 15.
Yeah, we were 16. We're not twins, but we were 16 in year 11.
No, 15.
We went 15 in year 11.
Yeah, I turned 16 in August or something.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I remember turning it. Oh yeah. Okay.
Maybe 15.
What does that mean? I think it's easy.
Yeah, so you have to weigh up the pros and the cons, and for me, like, when I think about the pros of having social media at that age is maybe you have access to educational content, but will any of them actually be consuming educational content?
No.
Probably not. Yes, you can make more friends, but I think you can make friends in real life. That's what I did when I was younger. You make friends by meeting people or going out, friends of friends. So I don't actually see any good pro to actually having social media at that age.
Well, because it ruined a lot of people's secondary school experience with bullying and stuff.
Yeah.
If social media wasn't as big as it is, that wouldn't have happened. A lot of kids would have not just still been here, but a lot of kids would have had a better experience and not been so scared of secondary school.
Yeah. And then I look at the cons: harassment, bullying. You make one mistake posting something by accident, maybe, and that's your whole. You have to move house, move area. You can get onto online beef with people, make a lot of enemies that you don't even know. It's just stupid, and I think all of those things. And like I said, you can consume a lot of bad content as well.
You might not even realise it's bad in the moment. You just think you're scrolling, but then it is bad.
Even just scrolling in general is really bad for your dopamine receptors. So if it was down to me, I would personally ban it until 16 years of age.
Yeah.
That's my verdict on that topic of discussion. 16 years of age, I think, should be the benchmark for all social medias. Argue YouTube, because it's long form content, not YouTube Shorts, just normal YouTube.
No, you can download YouTube Kids.
Yeah,
Have you seen that?
Yeah. So when you post on YouTube, it says is it for kids or not, and then kids can watch it. So I think like educational content on YouTube is very good. A lot of people learn the best through visual learning, so having those visual videos to watch and learn is definitely great. Watching shows, I think that's fine for kids as well. Watching creators, because it builds kids' creativity. I remember watching YouTube when I was young, and that's probably like a big reason why I post now and do content now, because it is a very aspiring thing to be. So growing up watching those people, it definitely has inspired me to do somewhat what I'm doing now. So I would keep YouTube. That's the only one I would keep.
I wouldn't really say YouTube social media though.
Yeah, but it is though, isn't it? Like, it is.
I guess because there's a comment section.
Yeah.
I think if you can restrict comments on YouTube, like people can't see the comments. I think that is on kids' YouTube. You can't see comments. That's good because you don't want people to leave or see hate comments. But 16 is a good age. That's when you should be able to download social media. I don't think there's any, because also you're in secondary school. This is the point in your life where you're gonna make the most friends.
You're also gonna make the most mistakes.
Well, exactly. So this is the point where you're growing most. You're going through puberty, you're doing all of that. But I don't think there's a need for social media to make more friends. No, because they're all in front of you in your class.
But I'll say between the ages of 11 and 15 was when I definitely received the worst emotional. I was in the worst emotional state I've ever been in. That was, I think, a lot down to social media. I posted a lot of stupid stuff. Not even stupid stuff, like, people just made fun of stuff that I posted.
Just silly stuff.
People were insecure in their own selves, and they take that out on other people. And I think people were jealous that I wasn't insecure of myself. And they pushed me down and down and down until I became on their level. And I became insecure in myself because of what they pushed me to become. And I definitely know that I'm not the only person who's been through that. However, if I didn't have access to social media at that time, that never would have happened. Yeah, you get bullied in real life, but you probably get bullied in real life for things that you actually deserve.
You can't say that.
No, but it's true. Like,
you can't say that. It's not a kid who's just walking around being a little nerd doing his stuff.
No. Let me explain my reason on that comment I've just made. So, when I was in school and you're in year 7 and you're young, and you get like pushed around the corridor by year 11s, the older boys, you get like chairs thrown at you and stuff. I've got a chair, yeah.
Okay.
That's normal. Like, that is the pecking order, and you need to understand and respect that there's an order and that you need to follow, basically.
That's still not okay.
No, I think that is okay, because then what you have and what happened and changed in school is that you then had year 7s and year 8s coming into school acting like they're the fucking big bollocks. And it's like, you're 12 years old, mate. If I wanted to, I could throw you across the playground.
Charlie, you can't say that.
No, but it's true though.
I understand what you mean.
One reason, the schools have never been this bad. Yeah, they've never been this bad. My mum worked in a school and she quit because of how bad they got. Parents don't care what their kids do at school because it's not their problem. They don't have to deal with it. The kids are absolute shits. They're so disrespectful to the teachers, and this is enough to get into in tomorrow's vlog. But they're so disrespectful to the teachers and they're so disrespectful to other people in general, and it makes horrible people for society. I'm not going to go too in depth because it's a completely different topic, but that sort of bullying as in like.
I guess you're saying it's character building.
It's character building, yeah. It makes you understand that there's a respect, and if you over push boundaries, then you'll be punished. There's consequences for that. If you don't respect another person's.
Yeah, but I think there's levels to it. But then you're saying that, like, oh, if you don't respect who another person is, like, but therefore the person who's bullying that person doesn't respect them. You're bullying someone, you don't respect them at all.
No, but you don't. Like,
but I think there's bullying. Bullying is very different. I think like, what you're saying isn't bullying. You're saying it's just like messing around in school, being boys, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
that's not bullying, though. That's just silly.
No,
bullying is something that consecutively happens every day.
People remove that because they said they don't want any. They said there's zero tolerance for bullying. So anything that's an insult or anything, that's not bullying. Bullying is continuous on one person.
Every day on the same topic, same person.
Yeah. So like, just because you shove a kid into a locker,
you're just a bit of.
I want to talk about this tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog, so I'm gonna actually stop talking there. But yeah,
okay.
Back to social media, like I said before, 16 and
16.
Plus. End of topic discussion, guys. Leave your comments and your opinions in the comment section, and let us know what you think the age of social media should be. Alright, so we're in Watford now. We've actually been here for quite a while, but I forgot to vlog. So in the centre, and we went to Zara. We was bring some Zara, didn't we? Okay, now we're going into another shop, and
Station K, guys. This is a great shop. This is what I got from Zara.
Okay, I don't care. So we went to Zara. Brooke decided to buy an outfit and then change into that outfit.
Because I didn't want my legs out.
Strange. And then we got a Joe and the Juice.
Yeah, which
pretty good.
Banana,
strawberry, and milk. And then went to a suit shop. Here's my suit that I tried on. Bash, and the customer service in that suit shop was poo-poo though, terrible. Didn't even ask me, like, can't tell me anything. And then we went to Apple because I'm going to buy a new MacBook Air soon, so I decided to see which one I wanted. And I actually found that the MacBook Air 15-inch, the keyboard is just doo-doo. It's absolute poo. So I didn't get that. It's the same size as the 13, but like it's like this. It just doesn't look right because it's not expanded. It looks weird. So I'm going to get the 13-inch, and very nice. And then we went to JD, and I bought a new Nike windbreaker. This is what it looks like.
Oh, ping! The Nike. Oh, you want to get out?
Yeah, that's it there. I brought that cap. I got that in Kuala Lumpur.
Here, guys. This is the Nike.
This is one new windbreaker.
All black, matte black.
Yeah, all matte black. Just to like, you know, that's a bit of me. So now, yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah.
My parents messaged me saying I need to get new shoes because I've got absolutely no trainers. But look at these.
Look at my shoes, guys.
So yeah, all my shoes are pretty fucked.
It was huge.
We're in Flannels now. We've got a few pieces. Ralph Lauren. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, that's Brooks. So yeah, try the pieces on. See if there's any potential cops. But you know me when it comes to Ralph Lauren. That's all me, baby. So, people who know me will know my favourite piece of clothing in the whole world is the Ralph Lauren polo. So currently got a little green one on. And I'm actually like, I'm pretty shocked by how much I like the green. I actually love it. It's fucking sick.
No, I like the pink one as well.
Green's money. And then we've got this one, definitely the favourite, but
cream, yeah.
Cream, 100%. You wear it the most either. And pink is blessed as well. Probably wear that one the least, but I like all of them. Got one more piece of clothing to try on. And yeah, I'm not actually going to buy any of it, I'll be honest, because I ain't paying 125 quid for a polo that'll be about 50 quid in a month's time. So, but you got to find out what you like. So, shopping done.
It's successful.
Yeah, Brooke left her Louis Vuitton bag in Zara and realised 15 minutes later, so in a panic mode she ran back and got it, and luckily it was still there, so that's £3 grand saved. Passport last week, Louis Vuitton bag this week.
Oh, I forgot about the passport. Just like how I forgot about it on the plane.
Yeah, I didn't get anything today. I did actually. I got that Nike
Oh yeah, you did.
windbreaker, that's it. I was gonna get some food, but one, food grind, can't be eating all this poo poo.
Yeah, because we're gonna make food later.
Yeah. 2, I am starving. 3, I ain't paying £9 for like 6 chicken strips. Hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. Yes guys, so we're now training, like I said earlier, with my boy Wilt. And yeah, we're gonna do some fitness first, and then do a bit of ball work after. So get the hard stuff out of the way first. Eat the frog, mate, that's what they say, eat the frog. And yeah, I mean, can't say I'm looking forward to it, but we'll get it done either way. Either way, first run done. So what we're doing, we have this big square cone back here. So we do jog, 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 sprint, jog, 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 sprint, sprint, jog, jog, sprint, 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 jog, sprint, 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 jog, sprint, 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 jog, jog, sprint, sprint, jog, 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 sprint, jog, 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 jog. And it was okay, to be fair, just by like pushing through and getting it done. Once you hit the 4 sprints in a row, it gets easier as you come back down. So keeping the tempo going up to there is important, and then that's the hard work done, and then just come back down. Bash. So we're on the pitch now. Boom, boom. Just been doing a bit of keep up, 2-touch, all the good stuff. Enjoying the football instead of forcing the football. You know what they say, you gotta caress the ball. Yeah, you gotta treat it like your girlfriend. One good coach once told me that. Treat it like your girlfriend. You know, you ain't trying to fucking boot it. Take care of it. And yeah, I'm just waffling. But I'm gonna do some shooting now, so I'm gonna go get the rest of the balls on the whippers. Bash. And yeah, put in a good 20 minutes, half hour, and we'll be good for the day. Wake up tomorrow, technical session, and got 5-a-side tomorrow, little 5-a-side tournament. So I'm gonna get everyone's opinion at the 5-a-side tomorrow on the topic of discussion for the day. So let's fucking smash some balls in the goal now. Let's do it. Alright guys, that is the session done. How'd you find it, Will?
Yeah, good session to be fair. Hard work. Cannot complain.
Good man. And yeah, so that's probably like nearly 2 hours of work. 2 hour session. 2 hours of work, but yeah, 2 hour session. Time to go make some food now. I'm making a little video tonight. Homemade McDonald's, so making some homemade chicken nuggets, burger and chips. All fresh, all healthy. The real foods, mate, the real foods. So yeah, let's do that. And yeah, been a pretty good day. Bash. Yes guys, so we're now making dinner for the night. It's quite late now, it's after 10. But here we are. Massive fucking sweet potato. Beef, chicken, buns, and yeah. Homemade Mackie D's for a video that I'm filming. We are still cooking a little while later, and we've got, oh my god, didn't mean to do that. We've got the sweet potatoes in there, VTech chicken nuggets in here that we made fresh from the chicken breast, more sweet potato, beef for the burger. So I assume you guys have just seen the meal. Currently playing a little bit of the Clash Royale. I haven't played this game in a while. I do love it, so enjoying that whilst I play it. And anyway, that is basically the night done now. The day done. It's been a good day, that's for sure. The meal went pretty well. First time cooking something like that, so I'd say fairly successful. Gonna head to bed now, So that's the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Again, trying to keep these vlogs going, consistent, and I hope you're enjoying them. Yeah, I'm a bit distracted, as you can probably tell on the phone, but I just wanted to make sure I got this outro done. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you look forward to the next one tomorrow. Tomorrow's vlog is gonna be fucking sick, I'm telling you now. So yeah, look out for that one. Thank you for watching. Bash, CC out.